Hello, parents. Thanks for joining me on this episode of the Fast Math Freebies at Home Edition. Do you have a third, fourth, or fifth grader, live in the state of Florida, and want to help your child prepare for the Fast Math assessment in May? Well, if you're answering yes to all three of those questions, you are in the right place. My name is Miss McCarthy, and I am a former Florida public school teacher on a mission to make math fun, make it click, and make it stick. For years, I've been creating resources with teachers in mind, and now I'm expanding my impact to create affordable and engaging math video lessons and practice for you to use at home with your child. The following free episode is actually a part of a free course, so all you have to do is click the link in the description box, enroll in the course today, and you'll have access to all of the Fast Math freebies, the video lessons, and the printables for this grade. And now it's time to dive into that free episode, so let's do it. All right, third grade, here is your problem this week. So go ahead and pause the video and try to solve this one on your own first. And when you're ready, press play to check your work. All right, third grade, welcome back. So this one says to match each comparison with the correct symbol. So we have a less than symbol on the left and a greater than symbol on the right. What I'm going to do is take each of these fractions. Right now they're written in numeral word form because we've got a number and a word, numeral word form. And I'm going to write them in standard form and draw them out so I can see. So let me bring these down to my workspace down here. So 2 halves would look like this, 2 halves. And we're comparing that with 2 thirds. Okay, so let me go ahead and draw 2 holes. All right, about the same size, trying to make them look like they have the same hole. The first one is 2 halves, so I need to break it into 2 equal pieces and shade in 2. So we've got 1, 2. So really 2 halves, that is the whole thing being shaded in. For 2 thirds, that would be broken into thirds. Trying to make it look as equal as possible, shading in 2 pieces there, and I can see that 2 halves is greater than 2 thirds, and that looks like this. I need to be using this sign like that. So let me go on up and select the greater than symbol right there for that one. Okay, let's continue. So the next one is 7/10, 7/10, and 7/4. Well, I already know that the second fraction, 7/4, is a fraction that's greater than 1 because my numerator, my number up top, is greater than my denominator, the number below. But just to model it out, I'm going to go ahead and model it and say, here we go, we've got 2 holes to start. Okay, the first one I'll break it into tenths, and then put 5 pieces on one side, 5 pieces on the other side, there we go, and shading in 7 of them. 2, 4, 6, 7. There would be 7/10 there. And then with my next one, the denominator is 4, so I can shade or split this into 4 parts, just like that. And I need to shade in 7. But there's 4 parts, so I actually have to create a whole other hole, right? Because we don't have, it's 4/4 plus some more. So there we go, shading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's clear to see that 7/4 is the greater fraction. So we need to put the less than fraction right there to read it as 7/10. To read it as 7/10 is less than 7/4. So let me go up to my matching item table and go ahead and mark this right here, the less than symbol, just like that. Perfect. Now on to the last one. So we have 3/6 and 5/6. So here we go, 3/6 and 5/6. Now I know when I draw out, if I were to draw out both of these holes, they would both be broken into 6 equal pieces. The first fraction would shade in 3 pieces, and the second fraction would shade in how many? 5 pieces, right? So I can already tell that 5/6 is going to be greater, but just so you can see it visually, I can shade in 3 for the first one to represent 3/6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces for 5/6. And we can see that 5/6 is greater. So because 5/6 is greater, we need to write it in like this, and that would read as 3/6 is less than 5/6. So now we have to go up and make sure that we have selected the right choice, is less than 5/6. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, if you're looking for the principle that goes along with this video, you can enroll in that free course today, which gives you access to this video and the printable and all the other videos that I've created, the Fast Math freebie episodes, all in one place for you. And you know what? If you're anything like me, it's out of sight, out of mind. I know that you're busy, so why don't you go ahead and do that now? That way it's off your plate, you take care of it, and you can get your instant access today. Thanks again, and I cannot wait to see you inside the free course.